Hello, I'm a smart cookie cook, and even though you could never tell by the weather outside,
yes, my friends, that is snow.
Easter is actually only a couple of weeks away. As you can see, I'm already getting into the Easter spirit. Easter may not be the most exciting holiday in some people's eyes, but I think it definitely wins the prize for the best mascot. I mean, come on, a fluffy white bunny, that's pretty awesome. Lately, people have even started having an infatuation with bunny butts. And really, who could blame them? Last year, I made a cake that looked like a bunny's butt with its little feet sticking up in the air and the cotton tail, and I buried it in a trifle. That's a video you can check out on my site as well. But we're gonna go in a bit of a simpler direction for our bunny butts today. We're going to make bunny butt pretzel bites. There's no baking and only a couple of ingredients. Anybody can do these. Now what we're gonna do is take 2 crunchy pretzels and we're gonna sandwich them together with a delicious peanut butter filling, dip it in white chocolate, and then decorate accordingly. So first, let's get that peanut butter filling made. I'm gonna get 2 cups of creamy peanut butter into a mixing bowl. And then I'm going to add about 1½ tablespoons of softened butter. And then finally, we'll want a cup of powdered sugar. This is just like the filling you'd find in a Reese's cup. Now you're going to want to take a nice sturdy wooden spoon so you can mix all this together. It's going to take some elbow grease, but it will come together, I promise. I want this just a little stiffer, so I'll put in about a 1/4 cup more of powdered sugar. If you want, you can add a pinch of salt. Alright, there we go, nice and creamy. So now we want to start building our pretzel sandwiches. So you will take 2 of the round classic pretzel twists. We're going to take and spread some of our peanut butter filling onto one of them. Doesn't need to be neat. Then we sandwich the other guy right on top. Keep on going until you run out of peanut butter. Now what we need to do is stick these babies in the freezer because we need them to firm up before we dip them in the chocolate. If we tried dipping them in right now, they would just fall apart. Okay, I have these in the freezer for at least a ½ hour. They should be good and rock solid, so they'll hold together when we dip them in the chocolate. Now I melted together some white chocolate that we're going to coat these little peanut butter sandwiches with. I'm gonna go for a direct dunk. Now I'm not gonna coat the bottom of mine, but you can. It's up to you. Let it kind of drip off the excess, set it back down on the parchment, and just keep on going. And then we'll pop these in the freezer so that chocolate can set up before we decorate. Oh dear, I'm gonna have more chocolate on my fingers than I do on the pretzels. You know what that's called, don't you? A snack for later. Alright, once your bunny butts are all dipped in chocolate, man, that sounds weird to say, you can stick them in the fridge so that they can chill just a little bit more so they're nice and solid and we can decorate them. Once they are good and chilled, you are ready to make them look like little bunny butts. Sorry, I won't ever do that again. Now, as you can see from the back, the shape of the pretzel is almost like a heart. You have those 2 mounds at the top and the tiny point where they come together at the bottom. We want this to be so that those 2 hills are at the bottom of our bunny. Now I'll take my pink frosting. You can use store-bought or homemade. This is store-bought stuff. I just switched into a bag so it'll be easier to work with. And we're going to make 4 dots for each feet. 1 big dot and 3 little dots to be toes. There, see how cute that is with those little feet sticking up in the air? Now all he needs is a cotton tail. So for that, my friends, we have mini marshmallows. You can either use frosting or a little bit of extra melted chocolate to plop this on there. Boop. See, not only do I think the bunny butt is cuter than the bunny face, but it's easier to draw too. If these little cuties aren't the easiest and most adorable thing you make this Easter, I don't know what is. So whether you're looking for more bunny butt themed treats or just Easter treats in general, just ask yourself this: what would the smart cookie cook?